the last time you went to the bank, did you notice less cashiers and more self-service machines?
Yeah.
Well, Barclays have introduced something called BChat. Basically, a member of staff instructs you to use an instant chat service inside the branch, and your queries will be answered on a screen. Now, surely this is getting ridiculous, Sherry.
Queries will be answered on a screen,
you have to go and
so you're
speak
not
to a
talking to a
screen.
person or anything.
No.
Isn't it ridiculous? I mean, really. Do you know, I remember the days when you used to go to a bank and you made an appointment and saw a bank manager. And I always remember going to my bank manager, a lovely office, and he sat down and he said, right, tell me what it is you want. And we talk about, like troubles. I think it was probably a loan or something. He said, well, let me have a look. And oh, yes, that'll be fine. Tick. Now, open the cupboard. Shall we have a gin and tonic? Honest to God, we had a couple of gin and tonics before I left.
Was he not just coming on to you, Sherry?
No, no. I wish.
How many times did you go to the bank for this loan?
Well, quite a few times. And I got the loan, but, you know, to actually not be able to talk to anybody. And they've got smiley faces in banks now. Well, they're going to have a smiley face if they like you, aren't they? Then if you don't get the loan, they're going to have a grumpy face going, no. And then nobody's going to say anything.
And I know when you go into the banks, they've got all these armies of staff with iPads helping you, you know, do it all online. But I freely admit I don't do online banking. I can't understand it.
No,
and
I
what
don't.
worries me about all this high-tech banking and internet banking is that older people are not comfortable with it. And I freely admit I'm pretty intelligent and pretty good on the computer, but I do not do internet banking. And I get my friend to do it for me.
Yes,
which is...
I do too.
So you do? Do you do internet
It's
banking?
not just, no, I have to admit, you know, even of a younger generation, I still freeze when it comes to my bank manager keeps saying, come on, Penny, you've got to get onto the internet banking. And it just makes me nervous with the hacking and everything, how people might be able to get into your personal information. And they say, well, as long as you have a safe password and you change your password every week, how are you going to ever remember that? I mean, I much prefer person to person, because you're talking about personal details, sensitive subject, and I don't want to talk to a machine.
But what I don't understand is that banks make millions of pounds in profit. And yet, if they're making millions of pounds in profit, how come they're getting rid of staff and closing down branches, when in the end it's the customers' money that keep them going and the customers that they have to keep on the right side of?
Exactly.
The whole idea of customer service is now self-service, isn't it? Any supermarket you go in, where are the people on the tills? It's serve yourself, mate.
And one day you'll go into a supermarket and there'll be a robot behind that till. When they're going,
Unexpected
and you won't
item in
understand a
bagging
word.
area.
There you go. There you go.
I hate that. I can't go to those self-service tills because there's that much space, and so I fill the bag up, and then it goes, and then I move the bag because it's full.
Before continuing.
Remove this item, and I think I've no more room to put anything. I think they're very confusing.
But the other thing is they have to employ staff to help you with the self-service machine.
Yeah.
So that negates the whole thing anyway. Why not have the staff at the tills? It's really...
true.
And also awful for people who work there, you know, that never speak to people anymore.
Well, the people that do work there are now being programmed to speak like robots, because I don't know if you've noticed that if you go into a supermarket, they say, how was your day today? Everybody in the audience is agreeing with me. And I make a mistake of saying to the woman, what's it to you?
So basically, we don't want robots and we don't want humans either, because you two aren't satisfied. So that's it. Well